Yo, what's up? Welcome back,
what up?
everybody.
What's up?
We are the Bsidesports show, and I am your host, Ralph Figueroa. And, of course, want to introduce you to the Bsidesports team. We got Eric J.
What up, what up? I'm Eric J. I am the inventor of the slogan, Home of the Whopper.
Home of the Whopper.
Yes.
How'd you come up with that?
I was feeling pretty confident about myself around that time. Not no more, though.
Not no more.
Not no more.
Times have changed. And, of course, we have Shaye Whitey.
What's up? Shaye Whitey in the house. Welcome back.
What's
Welcome
What's
back.
up, dude? How you been, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
So what happened here last night? Can you
Okay,
tell
yeah,
me?
man. So my weekend pretty much, yesterday we had another, we do a lot of in-store events here at the B-Side Shop Covina. It's 130 Shoppers Lane in Covina, by the way. And so yesterday we had an artist by the name of Hazard.
Yes.
who's
Oh, Hazard, very good stuff, too.
He's dope, man. I mean, hip-hop fans, check him out if you haven't heard of him yet, but he's
Now,
really dope.
didn't Wacko do a video for...
Yeah, Wacko actually did 2 videos for him. One of them actually was #1 on Snoop's Underground Heat Countdown
Wow.
that he has. Yeah,
That's what's up.
so he has 2 dope videos. The newest one is called Start a Riot, and we actually filmed that here at the shop too.
Nice.
And Wacko did
That's
that
actually
one
a good video. I saw
Yeah,
that
no,
one.
I saw
It was
that.
pretty
Good.
dope.
Also, you'll see a cameo by a guy by the name of Shaye Whitey in that video.
What?
I'm in there writing. You know?
Did he just name drop himself
yeah,
right
man,
now?
yeah.
Like,
He
you
has to give
might,
himself props.
Yeah.
you
I-
might run into this guy.
I thought I was
Shaye
too
Whitey.
white to be in a video,
I'm glad they shot it in
police
black and white,
brutality.
though.
I know.
yeah.
He's like, don't go to Ferguson, though.
I know.
But anyway, yeah, he had his release party here yesterday. So we had a crowd have a listening party. He has his new album out, and he performed a bunch of songs, and then a few other artists. All Angles was here.
I saw the Instagram
Yeah.
thing, and it was like a little video, and then
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, who's that running around without a shirt on? And then I was like, oh, that's another sighting of Shaye Whitey.
Yeah.
It was actually a clip from the movie Powder.
It was just someone like, hey, how did Powder show up at that party?
Watch out for
That's-
the lightning.
What's funny is there's actually an artist by the name of Young Casper. Speaking of, but he's actually Filipino. But, his
but
name's Young
actually he's
Casper.
black. But anyways,
No, but he performed here too, and we had some. And also MC Praise, and it was dope performances. Really, it was
Very
good stuff,
cool.
man. So
Sounds like it was a good time.
keep tuned into like our social media sites to find out when the next one is, because we always have a good time when we do the our
yeah,
in-store
absolutely.
events.
So here at the B-Side Sports Show, you are tuned in to bsideshow.net. And, you can find us on all our social media as well. We're at B-Side Sports Show on Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Facebook. What else are we on? Plenty of Fish.
Chunky
Oh,
Ninjas.
ChunkyNinjas.com.
there we go.
ShayeWhiteySingle.com.
Chunky but funky.
Yes, Chunky but Funky. That's a nice one. So, you know what I did the other day, guys?
Besides yourself?
Yes. Yes, did it look that obvious? No, you know what? I did a few shows this week, which is also always a good thing.
Awesome.
So I did this event the other night in LA. It was a nice theater, the Ivar Theater. I don't know if you guys ever been there.
Yes.
Very nice, very ritzy little, very, very up, kind of cool club.
Extravagant.
Did a cool show called the Comedy Stir Fry, and I was like, I'm looking around the room because we're in the back, and I'm like, this is a kung fu movie waiting to happen over here. All these Asian comics, they're cool. Everybody's cool. It was a great network. And then the next morning, I had to be up early because I was gonna be over at TitansRadio.com. So those are some good friends of mine with Carl Kozlowski, and I get there, and Jim Belushi was there, dude.
Oh, man.
Nice.
It was
dope.
trippy.
According to you?
According to according to Ralph. No, dude. When he first came at me, like he was a little distance away, and I remember where they're asking, oh well, he needs to go to the studio. I'm like, oh, I can show him exactly where it's at. So when he first walks over, I'm like, this dude looks just like Jim Belushi, right? But he's wearing a hat, he's got some glasses on, and so I walk him over to the room, and then he takes off his hat, and I'm like, son of a gun, that is Jim Belushi. One of the coolest dudes I've ever met in the entertainment business. Very cool dude. And then he had a show, I guess, last night at the Ice House, so that was pretty dope.
He has a lot of longevity and
Yeah.
man, he's been around for a
And
long
he,
time.
I know
For a
he's-
long time.
he was talking about his brother. He was talking about his brother and stuff like that. So that was a trip. He was on SNL. There's things that
Yeah.
It's like he worked with a lot of great people.
Oh, yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
He was in The Principal. You know what I mean?
He was el principal.
The Principal. Ay,
He did that
Classic
movie,
movies, isn't it?
K-9.
Yes,
K9, I remember
K9.
Where there was
K9, yeah.
And who was the star in that one, actually?
I don't know. I think it was the K9.
The K9,
Oh,
right?
okay.
The
Rin
K9.
Tin Tin.
Yeah, Rin Tin
Yeah,
Tin.
that's right.
Awesome. Shouts out to all the dogs in the house.
Yeah.
These two.
Nice. So yeah, then I did a show at the Ice House, TMZ, and then I went up to Ventura. So it was a great weekend.
Nice.
Very busy.
Very
Then now
proactive.
we're here at the Bsidesports
Yes,
show, and
sir.
of course we're in the midst of March Madness. So
Crazy.
this week on the Bsidesports show, we're going to cover of course, the March Madness, as well as trending hot topics. We have athlete birthdays, who's in trouble this week in sports history. Where are they now? And then we're going to play a trivia game called Guess the Athlete, and then we're going to do our shout-outs at the end. So the boys and I are ready. If you guys are ready. Shaye, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Eric, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
We're going to move into our first segment. So, Mr. Jack Spelling, can you hit it, sir? Go ahead.
Hot and so hot and hurt. So hot and
I don't know if they could hear that. What did you say, cotton?
I thought he said cotton.
Cotton
It's cotton here. Maybe he was opening the aspirin.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. So, obviously, our music has now introed us into the trending hot topics.
Nice.
First off, in the obituary, we've lost a few people this week. First off the bat, rest in peace to Chuck Bednarik, Pro Football Hall of Famer and one of the last great two-way NFL players. He died at the age of 89.
Wow.
Yeah, Concrete Charlie. So everybody, they named an NCAA award after him for the best defensive player. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So he
He lived a long.
he lived a long life. So he was
especially some of those football
yeah,
players.
he lived it up. Yeah, Jack Haley. Do you guys remember Jack
yeah,
Haley?
Jack Haley. Yeah.
I had to look him up because I was like, oh, is that the guy that was always on the bench? and
I
always came
remember
at the
always
very
seeing
end?
the back of his jersey, but he became a broadcaster with the Lakers.
Yes,
so I remember
absolutely.
That from that too.
So Jack Haley, he was a member of the 95-96 Chicago Bulls team
Yes.
that set the NBA record for most wins in a
win.
season. He passed away on this Monday at the age of
rest in peace,
51.
man. He was a good.
Yeah, good guy. Also, Bulgarian former Olympic weightlifting champion Milan Dobrev died at 35. That's pretty young.
That's very young.
Yeah, he's like, damn, I'm older than that, bro. I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky, but I don't lift weights though. Maybe
I know,
that's
but
what helped me.
I don't have a championship either. That sucks.
Oh, man.
Speaking of champions, Mexican professional wrestler and the son of wrestling Mexican legend Perro Aguayo, his son passed away. Everybody knew him as Hijo del Perro Aguayo. So he was fighting in Mexico, I believe.
And TJ.
And against Rey Mysterio,
Yeah.
and he did the 619 move or whatever, and unfortunately,
If he lived in LA, he would have survived.
Right.
Because it's 2-3.
in the 2-3 over there in the 619, no bueno,
It's no good.
no
And what's
good.
crazy is Rey Mysterio just got out of his contract with WWE. He had been trying to get out of it, and I think this was his first match outside of that.
Ooh,
and
that's
this
so
happens.
Mysterio.
That's crazy.
Mysterioso. But if he was the son of Pedro de Aguayo, how come he didn't just go by Puppy Aguayo?
I don't know. That would have been cool, right? El
That'd
perrito
been
Aguayo.
Wow.
But
That
he
was a
he
rough
passed
way to
away.
go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's
So
That's
going
rough.
to the better side of news in NBA, did you guys hear about Celtics guard Marcus Smart? Not that smart.
Oh.
He was
Dumb move.
suspended one game for hitting Spurs Matt Bonner in the lower regions. Yeah.
Nether regions.
So he won't be getting a Bonner anytime soon.
Got him right in the Bonner. Right there.
Right in the Bonner.
And he got him in the Spurs.
Isn't he the same one that did something with the fan when he was in college? Remember, he yelled at a fan or he did something. And he got
For what?
Marcus Smart.
Oh yeah, that's
Remember
him.
that?
That's
the same
right.
guy.
He got into an argument with
One of the fans in the
with one of the
stands.
fans, an older guy.
Yeah.
He was
So
at
this
Texas
smart
Tech or
guy
something.
makes a bunch of dumb
Yeah.
moves.
Yes,
does.
the name does not accurately portray this guy. Russell Westbrook. Now he's a smart guy.
Yes.
He's been tearing it up. He had another triple double the other night
Gee.
against the Hawks. The only other player that has compiled more triple doubles in a 30-game period is Michael Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
So
Yeah.
that's some elite company. So he's doing his thing.
You know who's the only player to average a triple-double in a season? It's Oscar Robertson.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
that's right.
that guy.
Wow, my
How long
baloney
came up
has
in,
a first name. It's
what-
Oscar.
Wasn't he the one that had
He's
a
a winner.
quadruple double? I think he had a quadruple double.
No, that's like a bypass, like a harder.
That's after eating too much hamburgers.
Yeah.
Too much wieners. Oscar Mayer wieners.
Yeah, man.
After a 19-year NBA career in which he won MVP honors twice, the legendary, soon-to-be legendary, Steve Nash retired.
Man.
Yeah, so
Thanks for
I used
nothing.
to like how all the Mexicans, they got excited when he got there. Ay, ese el Steve Nash, el Steve Nash.
Se agarró por
No,
los
ese
Nash.
güerito está bueno, no está para allá afuera.
Oh, el Nash.
No le
Está bien
crean.
nice.
El Nacho Nash.
He plays a lot of soccer too. He's a good soccer player.
Yeah.
Soccer.
El soccer, no, ese es mío, ese es my homie.
Football.
Es my homie, el Esteban. Yeah, so he retired.
About time, though.
Yeah.
man.
You know,
Thanks for nothing.
you know who's been doing his thing overseas is Stephon Marbury.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you guys hear about that? He's
In
leading
China?
the Beijing Ducks.
That's right. Yeah.
I guess they have he's in the tournament. They got a championship. He's in the best of 7, so they're winning. We'll have to check and see if he.
Like an idol out there.
in Chinese basketball, Stephon Marbury's Godzilla.
I heard there's a drug problem out there with the Ducks. They're all on quack.
Just lines of quack.
Just saying.
Just saying. Manny Pacquiao welcomed former Heisman Trophy winner Tim Tebow to a training session at the Wild Card Boxing Gym.
Nice.
Did you guys know this? That Tim Tebow was actually born in the Philippines while his parents served as missionaries. And oddly enough, he was also conceived in the missionary position. Crazy.
Hey, but Tim Tebow doesn't have an accent. He doesn't say, "My name is Tim Tebow. I play for the Florida Gators, quarterback. I throw for long distance." He doesn't talk like that.
So tell me,
just Tebow.
Filipino Tim Tebow,
Yes.
how did it feel to win the Heisman?
Oh, it's so exciting. It's amazing to me. That's why I pray. I get down on one knee and I look into the skies and get the trophy and go home.
Speaking of trophies, the Los Angeles Dodgers and their Cy Young Award winner, ace pitcher Clayton Kershaw, was struck in the face by a line drive.
Ooh.
That was a good little segue, right? He was hit in the face during the game, and apparently he lost a tooth.
Oh,
He didn't Kershaw saw that coming.
He did. I'm surprised he didn't Kershaw everybody out. You know what? And how awesome this guy is, and not because I'm a Dodger fan, but just how his work ethic. He still completed his 5 innings that he was scheduled to pitch, and at his first at bat of the spring training, he also singled.
Really?
This guy's a beast, man.
Yeah, man. He's
All
from the
around.
old school.
Really. And I know it's only spring training, and I know we say that it's only spring training, but the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim Dodgers or whatever, whoever they think they are this week.
Post-Dodgers.
No, the Los Angeles
the
Angels
draft Dodgers.
on Friday night did something that hasn't been done in a regular season game since 1936. Is what they did in a span of 5 batters during the 3rd inning.
Oh yeah.
4 Angels tripled.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They 12'd.
They 12'd.
One of them wasn't Josh Hamilton, was it?
It was not.
I
No,
don't
he
think it was.
he did. He tripled on a different kind of line. MLB Players Association Executive Director Tony Clark wants the legendary Pete Rose back. He wants him reinstated.
I believe he should get reinstated.
Yeah,
All right. What do you think, Shaye?
I think he should be
You think
reinstated.
he's done enough time for his crimes?
Exactly. We just did talked
yeah.
about that last week with somebody that was reinstated for betting on games back in the day. But
Yeah.
it just took
It's
That's
time that Rose bloomed again.
right. I like
Right.
that. I like that. The Boston Red Sox, Shane Victorino. Sadly enough, he's now announcing that he's no longer switch hitting.
What?
Whoa.
How's that?
I didn't know he was switching. No.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like he's now going to stick to women. I'm not
oh,
talking about that kind of switch
okay, that's what I was
hitting.
gonna say.
I'm
I
not
didn't
talking about
know.
that switch
Shane
hitting.
got scared for a while.
He batted left and right, so now he's just going to be a righty. So
So now he's only going to play for one team now then.
he's only going to play for one team. Yes.
He would just switch sides in each game.
I like that guy, Shane Victorino. They call him the something pineapple or the Hawaiian, crazy Hawaiian or something, right?
The spam?
I don't
He was
know.
a former Dodger.
In MMA news, there's a Texans cheerleader. She would fight Ronda Rousey.
Really?
She's a cheerleader, yeah. Antoinetta Osuna. Apparently, she's a well-trained athlete and goes by the name Miss Boxer. She would be willing to fight Ronda Rousey.
See, that's the thing the women are doing now. Remember, like back in the day, people would go, "Oh, I think I could take Mike Tyson," and then
Yeah.
now the women are doing that with
Well-
Ronda Rousey. Like Layla Ali, I think. said
This
something.
is how dumb this is, because this is according to Ronda Rousey is going to be fighting Birth Korea, and she's been stated as saying it's personal, and wants to embarrass her in the octagon, like she didn't embarrass the last chick.
Oh man.
She's probably gonna go for
I can't even imagine what she's gonna do. She's gonna do like a Bolo Young in Bloodsport or something, and she's gonna stomp her head into the floor.
Well, you know how she can really embarrass her? She's gonna go in there and just give her this intimidating look, and the girl's gonna pee herself right in front of her.
Oh, that would be
That's
if she did that.
embarrassing.
I'd pay for that.
If she that she'd be legendary. She'd be absolutely legendary. Trent Richardson experience continues after 3 disappointing seasons split between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Richardson, the 3rd overall pick in the 2012 draft, signed with the Raiders.
So the streak's
they
going to
got Trent
continue
Richardson.
then.
Yes.
Oh man.
Unfortunately, yeah. San Francisco 49er linebacker Chris Borland decided to retire from professional boxing following his rookie season at the age of 24 because he's afraid that he's going to get head trauma. And he's also paying back his bonus. He had a bonus, signing bonus. So since he had a 4-year contract, so he's actually going to pay back 3/4 of his contract back.
Wow.
That's pretty
That's
stand
only
up.
right, yeah.
I mean, if he's afraid of it, there's something wrong.
Well,
if
now,
he's
well,
you know
now
what I mean?
he's using his head the right way.
Exactly. Who's not using their head? The Steelers linebacker James Harrison. He's back.
No,
Yeah, he signed a 2-year deal. They're bringing him back. He only had 5.5 sacks last year. Yeah, but
that's sacked.
he'll be. That sucks sacks. In hockey news, did you guys hear about this one? Ottawa McDonald's food chain is giving away goalie Andrew Hammond of the Ottawa Senators, a.k.a. they call him the Hamburglar. How awesome of a nickname is that? You know how awesome that nickname is? He just got free fast food for the rest of his life.
That's awesome.
What are they
Yes.
trying to do to him?
Maybe they're trying to give him diabetes. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they're trying to secretly kill him.
Shouts out to
is
the
this an
insulins.
award or is it? I mean,
The Montreal Canadiens are top in the East, and the Anaheim Ducks are tops in the West. In NCAA news, President Barack Obama is coming out against compensation for college athletes. He says it will be leading to bidding wars and, quote-unquote, ruin the sense of college sports.
Hey, is he in here?
Barack Obama, he's right here. I don't think they should get paid. What they should get is a little BJs, little HJs. Those are compensation enough.
Did you get hijacked?
No hijacked. No, I'm talking about the other HJ, the better one. In tennis news, Serena Williams withdrew from the Indian Wells because of a right knee injury. Djokovic and Federer were in the final. I have to find out who won about that.
I like Djokovic.
I like Djokovic too. He's a very funny cat. I like that
Yeah,
guy.
he's got
Badass.
jokes. He got
Yeah,
jokes.
he's
Djokovic got
But
jokes.
Jokes got jokes. This is something for you guys. Maybe you guys might get a little happy, but Cristiano Ronaldo, he might play for the MLS once his contract with Real Madrid expires.
Ronaldo.
It's like
Yeah.
a junkyard. That's like where the celebrities go to retire. The stars.
Let me go to MLS. That's what he's gonna say. I don't know why Ronaldo sounds that way. Quiero ir al MLS.
I know.
In your mind, that's how he sounds.
Quiero ir a Los Angeles.
He just looks like that's how he
Yeah, I don't know why because I'm a hater. Whatever.
Yeah.
I just
and
picture
then,
him always eating soup.
Uy, estoy enamorado de
Fidel.
usted. And finally, in racing news, Kurt Busch.
we
Even
got
though he
Busch.
just
Got
Busch is back. His second race back since the 3-race suspension to start the season. He won the pole on Friday,
Nice.
and they're actually down the freeway here at the Auto Club Speedway. So
So Bush gets pole.
Busch gets pole. Nice.
at the Irwindale Speedway?
At the real one, at the
real
Auto
one.
Club.
Yeah, that's right up the road.
The one that they're hoping that he might run into because they'll put the safer barriers probably next week, but whatever. Anyways, they're like, take that pole there, Bush. So anyways, thank you guys. We're here at the B-Side Sports Show. You guys could find us on all our social media at B-Side Sports Show at B-Side Sports Show. That's what it is, right? If you guys want to email us, we're at bsidesportsshow@gmail.com. And of course, so now we're going to go into our next segment. We're going to talk about, because we started last week, we're going to finish it off this week. We got March Madness Part 2. Go ahead, hit it, Mr. Drakk. Nice. So we're gonna talk about, man, March Madness is on like Donkey Kong.
Crazy now.
It's
I love this.
this is the best time of the year. So if you guys, I'm pretty sure, I don't know who isn't aware of what the it's just like everybody's into it right now.
Yeah.
So
that's
I mean,
what's cracking.
even you know, ladies.
Yeah,
That's
What
crazy.
is-
That's
Look at
It's-
all the upsets already.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like an extension of a big game.
Did you guys fill out your brackets, by the way?
Actually, I didn't fill out the first round. I waited until
Cheater.
the
What
so
about
it's
you,
kind of
Eric?
cheating. It is like
No, I got a couple, but in my mind I have a feeling who's gonna take it.
So, for those of you who were not on Earth at this time last week, the number one seeds for the men's was the Kentucky Wildcats, the Wisconsin Badgers, right?
Right.
They won the West. Villanova won the East, and Duke was in the South. One of those things is not like the other, because Villanova lost.
they're
They're
done. They're
done.
out.
The
They're
number
done.
one of the East is already out. They lost to NC State.
Yeah.
On the women's side, we have UConn, who are the favored. They also
Always.
have Notre Dame, Maryland, and the Bsidesports. I guess is this our team? Is this
I
yeah,
think it's
man.
our team
the
now.
South Carolina Lady Gamecocks?
Oh, yeah.
That's who I'm picking. I think because to me the ladies Gamecock is the hardest.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think.
They're it's gonna be the women's tournament is actually really really good too. So
Hey, by the way, you know what's the a lady Gamecock's the best part of the game?
what?
Tip off.
Nice.
Oh.
You know what? But unfortunately, much like most of the women I've dated, my bracket is busted. Busted,
And we
son.
probably went out with the same women.
Talk about major upsets. I mean, I filled it out. I mean, pretty much everybody. They were saying like 90% of all the brackets that were filled out
Yeah.
were
They're done,
busted.
so-
Yeah.
Including President Obama.
Oh, Obama's. Yeah, even he got a little bit slack from some of the players.
yeah, the players in the locker room celebrating. Just take that.
Like,
I
what
mean,
does he know?
More
but he-
more colorful
But
language.
he was
than that.
busted on his first term.
Oh man.
The tournament has been so good. You know what? Mike Krzyzewski. You know what? He's going at it. He made his 31st NCAA tournament as a head coach, tying Jim Boeheim. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Oh.
No, from Syracuse.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
Syracuse.
Yeah, that was a
And
legend.
then Mike Krzyzewski earlier today, because today is Sunday. They actually, did you watch the game?
I was
Duke
watching. Yes.
Duke
Yeah,
and
I
San
saw the
Diego
first
State.
half,
Now, if
yeah.
you guys didn't know what went behind that is, it reunited Mike Krzyzewski and Steve Fisher. So if I don't know if you guys remember when the last two
Yes.
these two coaches played against each other was in the 1992 NCAA championship game.
Right.
Mike Krzyzewski, of course, with Duke, and Steve Fisher was with
Michigan.
Michigan, the Fab
Yeah,
Five.
yeah.
Was that the timeout one?
Yes.
Chris
No,
Webber-
that wasn't. No,
That was the year
That was
before.
the year before, I think.
Yeah, when they were fresh.
Yeah. So that it's been nearly 23 year of a gap that will be the longest between tournament meetings for head coaches in NCAA history.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a nice little gap.
So that just shows that they're still current and they're
Yeah.
still
Nice little
relevant.
gap.
Michael Strahan approves of that gap.
Yeah.
And thought of Mike Tyson.
And Jenna Jameson.
And
Yeah, nice gap.
so there was some upsets. Of course, we had touched on NC State. They upset Villanova.
Yeah.
Great game. There's been a couple. Even UCLA has been.
Oh, how about that?
UCLA got a little. They got a little lucky on.
Did
this.
you guys see the play?
Yes,
Did you
I
see the
saw
play?
the play. I mean, what do you think?
I don't think it should have been called, but I mean,
But
I was glad.
he's
but-
done for-
Ultimately, explain what happened.
Well, so he throws up a last second shot. The buzzer's about to go off. The shot's in the air. The defensive player jumps in the air, and he got a piece of the ball before it. But it had no chance of going in. And usually the goaltending call is if it has but it didn't really have a chance to go in. But he touched the ball when it was still on its way up. So
Goaltending.
They call it goaltending. UCLA wins, and they've also won their second game. They're in the Sweet 16.
Wow.
After that.
They
That's
haven't been
great.
in since like about 2007, 2008,
Yeah.
something like.
And
so.
people didn't even think they were going to make the tournament. So
Yeah.
that's a
I heard
So
they're-
they made it last year. Now they're back. They're doing
Yeah.
back-to-back Sweet 16.
I heard
so.
they're switching to SMH for shaking my head to SMU because of that play he did.
SMU.
Yeah.
In sad news though, Notre Dame coach Mike Bray, his mom died yesterday.
Oh, that's not good.
It was just a few hours before the number 3 seeded Fighting Irish beat. Oh, that was a great game against Butler in overtime. That was a great game too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Notre
they're
Dame?
still, they're, still
Oh.
going, they're still fighting. The
Yeah.
Irish are still fighting.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff. Did you hear about Kyrie Irving though?
Kyrie
No.
Irving.
Kyrie Irving, he. How long was he at Duke? I mean, he only played like a few
Yeah,
games.
he
I mean, he was there,
Yeah.
but He technically won. Like that was like a campus tour for him. But either way, he sent the Blue Devils. He sent them a shipment of his new Kyrie 1 Nike shoes.
That's nice.
Now, and so if you guys didn't know that they're also sponsored by, because they're sponsored by Nike, they already got the new Kobe's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Duke.
Yeah, the Duke Blue Devils.
And so why is he sending him?
Just because he's trying to get, because he's hot. He thinks he's hot.
Isn't that against the rules though?
No, according to the rules, the NCAA rules, it is allowed.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as the whole team gets it.
Oh. Okay.
If it would have been one player, it's a different story.
And who sent him this?
Kyrie Irving.
And how would Japanese be said and say it like that?
Say what?
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving. Go Kyrie round, rah rah.
How would
Scooby Doo?
Hey, Eric, how would Bill Cosby say it, Eric?
What if it was Sean Connery?
Manny Pacquiao, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. It's Kyrie Irving.
It's Irving, Sean Connery.
You know who gets into the March Madness though, and this is why I voted for him, was President Barack Obama.
Yeah, man, he does.
So if you guys didn't know, for those listeners that are on the B-Side Sports Show, his niece plays for the Princeton, what are they, Tigers?
Yes.
Lady
So,
Tigers.
yeah. That's
And he was caught at the game the other day, and he was sitting like a few rows from courtside. Like, he didn't even pull the presidential card. He should have been right there, right by the coach. Like, hey, coach, you want some advice?
I wonder if you picked her team
presidential
as,
suite.
I'll give you some presidential advice there, coach. You know, that's my niece. You know, we're going to get you guys to the Elite Eight. You know, go to my bracket. So, yeah, Barack was there. That was pretty dope.
They have a bigger goal than he does.
I wonder if you put her team in his bracket.
You're going to get as far as my tendency in the presidential. You're going to get to Elite Eight, and that's it. So, that's what I call my presidential years. I call them the Elite Eight.
Busted.
They thought I had a Final Four, but I made it to the Elite Eight. So, yeah. You know who I saw the other day that made me laugh, dude, was Joey Gruden. You guys know who Joey Gruden is? He plays for a team. He plays for Daytona. But his dad is the coach of the Redskins, Jay Gruden.
Oh, so it's related to the Grudens.
Yes, and then his
John
uncle,
Gruden.
of course, is John Gruden.
Nice.
Chucky. Man, so there was this. He's a bench warmer, dude. Like, the guy doesn't play. I mean, he's Gruden. It's like Gruden or Smith. Who are we gonna put in the game? Smith, you're going in.
Yeah, but Smith can't see.
We're still gonna put him in. He's tall. He's taller than this Gruden kid. Yeah. So they're winning the game, and Jay Gruden, man, you should have seen him. I should try to see if I can find this. I can send to you so we can repost it.
Okay.
But this kid is going bananas, dude, on the sideline. Man, this bench warmer is just he's pounding the floors and. I was like, good for him.
The greatest moment in his life.
Good for him. Yeah, he wanted some Kyrie Irving shoes, but he said, nope. Sorry.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
Oh my goodness! So what else do we got in here? Anybody else got some NCAA news, some March Madness stuff?
I don't know, but who do you pick though?
I took Kentucky.
You got Kentucky.
I got
going
Kentucky going all the way. You know what? If I would have had my notes ready, I would have brought up my bracket. My bracket's already it's wasted, but I actually had Utah winning.
Yeah, Utah winning over that.
Yeah, and they won. There's a couple upsets that I actually got on there, but not too many.
You know, I didn't really pay too much attention to Kentucky earlier on in the season, and obviously during March Madness, that's when I really get the chance to check it out more.
They're solid,
dude. What's up with those
Cauley-Stein?
those redwoods down at the bottom, dude. You can't see through those trees right there, man. They're ridiculous.
It's a good time to see who's going to the draft too, who's going to go.
But that kind of disappoints me though, man. It's like, what I liked about and I saw that 30 for 30, the I Hate Leitner. That was such a good one.
Oh yeah,
great documentary. And you know what I liked about, and this is the one thing that I really, I think they need to really go back and revisit this whole, these kids skip through college. They go 1 year, like we're just talking about Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie Irving. That fool went to Duke for 1 year and played like 4 games or whatever, right? He was injured most of the time, but yet he still, boom, the next year he's in the NBA draft. back then, remember in the 90s, in the 80s, even, back then, it was, you went 4 seasons. You went 4 years
Or
playing the
3 at
same,
least.
playing the same guys,
Yeah.
And the one thing, I was watching with Bobby Hurley, and now how he's moved on into
Coaching.
coaching with his with the Buffalo team, even though they lost in the first round. But the fact that he's a product of Mike Krzyzewski,
I think his brother coaches too,
And
their
the
college
dad.
team.
And the dad was the one that started them all.
Right.
So
Because,
that's Bob Hurley.
that's Bob Hurley.
Hey, Bobby, I made you. So we had definitely a lot of March Madness going on. So we're gonna switch gears and hopefully, lastly, Shaye, who's your pick to win it all?
I'm gonna say Kentucky too. Also,
Kentucky?
I have to say
Eric?
I got Kentucky, man. They
Yeah.
look too good.
Yeah,
B-Side Sports Show, it looks like we're all Kentuckians right now.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see UCLA go far though. It's a good story.
I don't think they're gonna go too far.
see what
I think
happens.
Arizona has a chance to get pretty far,
Yeah.
but I don't know, man. Just the Kentucky's impressive.
I you know what? And as much as I'm a Duke fan, I don't think they're
Duke.
gonna go that. They're not that solid. I
No
think.
pa los Duques.
No para los Duques. Los Duques are gonna drop a Duques. So we're gonna go into the new topic. Is that okay with you guys?
It's okay with me.
See.
It's okay. March Madness is crazy.
It's a
You
madness.
You guys are all listening to the B-Side Sports Show, and you guys can find us on our social media. So we're gonna move on to our next segment: athlete birthdays. We're gonna have a good time.
It's party time.
I don't even know why I did this, but I
Because
did
you like
it
because you like
anyways.
Duke Blue Devils.
The Devils. We're gonna. I don't know. I was gonna say hook 'em, but that's Texas.
Well,
but-
isn't this I love
them
you like
horns.
that deaf lady? Was it please I love you? Bye for
I
now.
just come
Bye
to
for now.
fame. Anyways, so speaking of I love you, what
Thank
about
you.
birthdays? No.
I love birthdays.
I love birthdays too.
because you
Better
know,
than
it's
who's
al-
better than
because it's always somebody's birthday.
Sapo verde tuyo.
Happy birthday to you. Well, you know who's gonna celebrate today is Bob Costas.
Oh,
Bob Costas, a big mouth. He's gonna be celebrating. A
remember when he
birthday
had
today.
pink eye during the Olympics?
Oh
That's
yeah,
crazy, dude.
that was fun.
Yeah.
I heard he got it because they farted on his pillow.
It was a prank gone wrong by the U.S. Olympic bobsledding
By
team.
the
bobsledding team.
the Bob Shatting team.
They got that gold medal winning shatter. And had
They shattered the
All
record
over his
for
pillow.
Bobby.
They shattered
They shattered
the
the
record.
record for Bobby.
That is hilarious. Who else?
Brian Shaw.
Brian Shaw.
B. Shaw. He's
Oh,
celebrating
man.
a birthday.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, and
What
you're
a way to
done.
celebrate it and he gets fired.
I know. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Go look for a job.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Brian Shaw.
Yeah.
Happy
B.
birthday,
Shaw.
B. Shaw, UCSB. Ramon Martinez is also celebrating a birthday.
Ramon Martinez.
Ramon
I
Martinez.
think he's the last dude who ever had a Jerry curl, man.
Hey,
Oh,
what
man.
does he like to eat?
What?
Jamon.
Ramon. ¿Le gustan los sándwiches de jamón?
Simón.
Simón. Ay, mamón. No seas mamón.
Oh. So he's gonna celebrate a birthday. And Russell Maryland also celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday, Russell.
And Sean Bradley. My bad, I almost
Oh,
mixed
man.
up Shea Bradley.
Oof.
I almost said Shea
Not
Bradley.
even close. Not even close.
Too
Wow,
short.
I'm only half white. Wow.
I know, right?
Sean Bradley. Remember when he got beat up by like Akeem Olajuwon? Remember Sean Bradley got body slammed. Who's body slammed a 7'6" dude?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Poor
that-
guy.
That's like knocking down a
I
giraffe.
think he was 7'6" and 100.
Great,
pounds.
great birthday memory, by the way.
Yeah, you remember that.
Hey, happy birthday, man! But remember that time you got slammed by Olajuwon? Anyways, happy birthday, bro. Love you, man.
he made him see stars. that
Love
day.
you, player. Love you, player.
Gail Goodrich celebrating a birthday on the 23rd, which is
Former Laker.
Former
Yeah.
Laker.
He's got his jersey at Staples up retired and the
Yeah.
rafters at
His
Staples.
girlfriend says that's her BF Goodrich.
It's running miles and miles and miles.
And all speaking of NBA, Moses Malone.
Moses.
He's gonna celebrate a birthday on the 23rd, and Jason Kidd also. Also, Joe Calzaghe, the boxer, is gonna celebrate a birthday on the 23rd.
Calzaghe. I remember him.
Calzaghe.
I
That
like
makes
that
me
guy.
want a calzone.
Right? Now I'm hungry.
Calzones.
Hey, can I get calzones? Okay.
On the 24th, we got Ronaldo Nehemiah. He's a former Olympian and NFL player from the 80s. I don't know if you remember him. He was an Olympian. He was in the hurdles.
Oh, he was a hurdling champion.
He was a hurdle and an NFL player.
You know what? He inspired me to get over my hurdles in life. Shout out.
Shout out to soccer players.
Shout out
They
to
make me
soccer.
see goals.
hashtag goals.
Penny Toller. Penny Toller is gonna celebrate her birthday on the 24th. She went to Long Beach State and played for the Sparks.
Yeah, I remember her.
You remember her?
Yeah.
Because I know.
She named her daughter Dollar Toller because a penny wasn't enough.
So she's got to pay the toller. Peyton Manning celebrating her birthday today. He's gonna have pizza. I heard for his birthday.
She's gonna have some Papa John's.
I think
He's
so.
gonna get it delivered by Papa John's.
And Chris Bosh also celebrating her birthday on the 24th.
I wonder how he's doing. Has anybody heard?
Well, I know one thing. He's not gonna be blowing out the candles on his birthday cake
Oh,
this year.
man.
Wait, too
Too soon? No, he hasn't died. We can use that one.
All
We
right,
can use that one. He hasn't died.
You're cool, man.
Yeah.
Save your breath.
Yeah.
Wait, come on.
What? That's not too soon. Anyways, keep going.
On the 25th, Howard Cosell celebrating her birthday from Monday Night Football.
What?
I don't know. That's
Oh, yeah.
Howard Cosell.
Yeah,
It was more like Terrence Howard.
That was awful, bro. I was like,
It
what?
sounded like Sam Cassell, not Howard Cosell.
I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus, bro.
Hey, can't help.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Avery Johnson. He's going to celebrate her birthday.
Avery
on the-
Johnson.
Avery Johnson looks like there's a puppet opening his mouth.
Yeah,
Right?
doesn't he?
Avery Johnson.
And Tom Glavine, remember him?
Oh, yeah,
Pitcher?
with the Braves.
With the Braves, great pitcher.
He's
He's
a
going to Cheryl Swoops celebrating the birthday. Vlad Klitschko, the boxer.
Vladimir Klitschko.
Vladimir Klitschko. Did you see he's married to? He's married to that chick from Nashville. Little short bro.
Yes.
Hayden
Hayden Pimenteri.
Hayden
No.
Panettiere.
Penitentiary.
Yeah.
Isn't that the shampoo? Pantene?
Pantene and Nares.
Dude, and she's like half his size.
She's tiny.
She's little.
They have a baby.
They do.
They have a baby.
And the baby's like half
Vladimir
his.
Klitschko. Yeah, he's actually gonna fight pretty soon too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He's here to fight his brother.
Yeah. Oh, Vitaly? No, he quit already. He's already like I think he's like the president or something or whatever.
Really?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Oh, they both got degrees for PE too. That's
For
for real.
Well, I know he's
I
beating
guess-
it up. He's beating up on Hayden Panettiere. That's for sure.
Wow. That was a little too rough there, bro. That was a little too rough there, Shaye. Anyways.
Speaking of beating up on Danica Patrick is also going to celebrate her birthday on the 25th.
There was a model that said that she thinks she's gorgeous. I
Who?
think Danica Patrick.
Oh, really?
I think she should quit racing and just go to modeling. She's hot.
But she can't model with the helmet on, though. So, on the 26th, Marcus Allen, my boy, celebrating
Marcus
her birthday,
Allen.
man.
You know what? One time I saw him at a Raider game and I looked into his eyes and I fell in love with that dude. It was really weird. We had like his eyes are gorgeous, man. That's really weird. It's really weird that I just mentioned that and I just put that out there on the news for everybody. Here.
Awesome. Yeah, now I want to go eat a honeydew
Can you
melon.
rewind that?
I had a sports alternative lifestyle moment. Okay, whatever. Don't judge me.
Hold on.
guys.
It was a switch hitter moment.
Why is my drumstick rising?
The Shane Victorino.
My favorite player was Andre Rison. Anyways,
John Stockton also celebrating a birthday on the 26th.
Johnny Stockton
And you know what record he holds?
for the assists.
Assist, right?
Yeah, the most assists.
Yes.
You know,
Assists in the
just
NBA.
see if you knew your
Uh,
sports.
you know who's in third? Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
And second was Magic Johnson, right?
Something like
Matthew.
Magic Johnson.
Oh, I thought you said
No.
Matthew.
Magic is in fourth. No, Magic
Fourth.
is in fifth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who's second?
I forgot who's second. John Stockton. Okay, we'll look into that right now.
I have it
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
Marshall Falk gonna celebrate a birthday.
Fuck you,
Oh.
man.
No,
Marshall
speaking of
Falk.
that,
You
actually,
crazy mother Falker.
Well, speaking of that, also celebrating a birthday on the 26th as Australian soccer player Ufuk Talay. That is his actual name, Ufuk Talay. It was
Of course we do. Of course. Anyways.
Yeah, we all do.
Happy
It's a-
birthday, you fuck.
It's really
Talay.
supposed to be you suck, but I think Michael Strahan says it.
Oh,
Yeah. It
oh,
becomes,
you fuck.
You fuck, man.
You fuck the life.
Randall Cunningham celebrating a birthday on
Randall.
the 27th. Remember
I
that
used to
guy?
love that dude when he was with the Philadelphia Eagles.
He was
That's when he
Randall
was.
Cunningham.
That's when he was feeling
Did-
Randy.
Didn't Jay-Z make a reference to him in a rap song? Or I know he gets referenced a couple times.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was that one song where he called a girl a.
Hey, we're gonna kick off to the next birthday.
Bart Connor, the gymnast, is actually celebrating a birthday, and an NFL player, Tom Beer.
Ooh,
that's a nice
Best name ever.
How's he gonna celebrate him?
With wine.
I heard he was a high draft. and rounding off the birthdays on the 28th, we got a few NBA players. We got Rick Barry, the Mr. Underhand free throw shooter.
Oh, yeah.
Which Shaq should have taken over.
Mhm.
Byron Scott celebrating a birthday on the 28th as well. Wesley Person, Luke Walton, and
Luke Walton?
Luke Walton. He's with the Golden State Warriors now, right?
He's one of the coaches, yeah.
I think he's one of the coaches.
Yep.
So he's going to be
I
celebrating
like
a
him.
birthday.
Too bad I
And
don't like him as much as his dad, but whatever.
Yeah.
What's up with their jaws, eh?
I don't know.
They got jaws. They all look like they're descendants of the Rocky Dennis family.
Oh, man.
Of the Mac Tonight guy from McDonald's.
Oh,
Remember that guy?
McDonald's, yeah, Mac Tonight.
I'm Mac Tonight. And who else to finish off on our birthdays?
Mike Morton of the NFL celebrating a birthday on the 28th, and that is it for my athlete's birthday.
Nice.
Happy birthday to all them.
Happy birthday to all
Oh,
of
one
them.
more. I got one more.
What?
Birthday to B-Side Show alum, my brother DJ Boogeyman, celebrating his birthday
Oh,
today.
Oh,
yeah,
happy
man.
birthday, DJ
Hey, happy
DJ
birthday,
Boogeyman.
Tom. Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to you.
Hell yeah. So you guys are tuning in, listening to the Bsidesports show, and this is the crew, Shaye, Whitey, Eric, Jay, and myself, and we are going to move into our next segment of Who is in Trouble? Go ahead and hit it, Drakk. The stories you're about to hear are factual and real, according to Shaye Whitey of
Yes,
the B-Side Sports Show. So, Shaye, I don't know. So, you got any good ones for us this
Yeah,
week?
we got a few things here. So once again, the Knicks are in trouble. They've been in trouble
Well,
all season.
besides their record?
Yeah, besides their record here, it seems like bad luck is just following. But now, Derek Fisher, the head coach, former Laker, he's getting divorced. Him and his wife are divorcing. So I consider that he's in trouble because this is going to be
So he's going to go from Fisher to just fish because the herd's going to leave?
He's also going to jump on plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
He's going to jump on plenty of fish.
I thought
after
he was
this.
the owner of Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
Well, I heard she reeled him in.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, so that's
Just
a
like his
shame.
three-point
That's a
shot.
shame. You know, him and his wife Candace were married since 2005. They have 4 kids.
So who gets the rings?
Yeah.
There's 5 of them. Does he at least keep 3 of them?
Yeah,
I mean, he
I
put
know.
all the work.
South Carolina gets him.
Yeah, I think he wants the kids. Yeah.
Shouts out to the guy Gamecock
The
ring.
Gamecock rings.
Nice. So that sucks. I mean, you know what? But no, you never be sorry for people who go through a divorce because it's always a good thing.
Yeah.
At some point, someone's gonna get saved and stuff. I know it's not his money, but
It's those irreconcilable differences.
Irreconcilable.
Get you every time.
I can't even spell irreconcilable. Anywho.
That'll get you every time.
irreconcilable. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
Okay, well, let's move on here, too.
He's like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do.
Bastards.
Hey, who else you got?
So he's in trouble with that. Darren Sharper. You guys remember
Oh!
him? He won a Super Bowl ring with the Saints.
Yes.
Former Pro Bowler.
Yes.
Man, this guy, he reached a plea deal on rape charges, but it's not just one. I mean, he did it in 3 different states.
What?
Apparently, he's going out and drugging these women. He's taking them out on
yeah,
tours.
I heard about
He
that.
drugs them. He takes them on a tour of the city, gets them back to his room. By the time they
was
get
like,
back, they're
Hey,
disoriented.
Look, hey, Darren Sharper. Guess what, bro? You have abs.
Yeah.
Use those.
Yeah, I know.
Chicks love that.
I mean,
you
come
know
on,
what?
man.
If anything, pull down your pants too while you're at it. If you want to gain, come on, dude, you're a black athlete. What are you doing drugging women
Oh,
all
man.
over? Like you're going, every time you have a division game, you're going out there on a rape tour, bro. Shh, Darren Sharper, you're gonna get butt raped by a large inmate now, just for you.
He was being no saint.
Yeah, so he's pretty much, they were in a state of where they were uncontrolled, not knowing what was going on or what was happening. And I mean, a lot of people are alive today. with
He was giving them.
situations
He's
like
like, "Hey, ladies, you want to try coffee colada?
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's delicious. It'll knock you out. It's a knockout drink."
that. Hey, there's a lot of people alive because of situations like this. I mean, they wouldn't be born today if it wasn't for someone being drugged and.
Hey! Shout out to my mom and dad.
Yeah, shout out to myself.
So yeah,
wanna
man.
be
So he reached a plea deal. He's trying to just reduce his sentence, but he's going to jail for sure.
Darren
he's
Sharper.
done.
He already pretty much admitted
There was
it,
another
so.
guy. What was the other? There was like a younger college. Was it a college running back or what was he?
Former Temple running back Matt Brown.
Did you hear about this, Eric?
He was actually arrested. He's actually started like a prostitution ring, but with underage girls. I mean,
What the
this
hell?
guy, he was arrested. Girls as young as 14 years old. This is going on in Baltimore. I guess he was like arranging set up meetings at hotel rooms, for people. So,
You know what? In the 70s, that would have been called pimping.
Yeah, I
That
know.
would have been called pimping.
Exactly.
But
Now it's called Craigslist.
now it's
Yeah.
called
Yeah. Now
pimping
it's
the
called.
Craigslist.
Now it's
playa.
called. That's your fallback plan if you can't make it into the NFL. too
Now we
long.
call it Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't using his temple well.
He was actually had player of the year honors as a senior. He played for the Buccaneers. Was released, but so I guess his backup plan after football
Of
prostitution.
prostitution,
That's where it
yeah,
came
you
from.
I heard he was a swingman.
Yeah.
He was watching too much Sons of Anarchy, but
Yeah.
anyways.
So all right, let's move on. This is a trip. This guy by the name of what was his name? Oh, Bloomsburg University. Joel Castleberry.
Joel Castleberry.
Joey Castleberry. He's a baseball player. He's been dismissed from the team.
I heard about this.
For a tweet. And this tweets always get people into trouble. I mean,
Yeah.
every time who's in trouble, it's always has something to do with something that somebody tweeted. He tweets out. I guess you heard about Monet Davis. You know, the Little League.
The pitcher.
The little girl.
pitcher.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're doing a movie about her. Disney's making a movie about her life.
Really?
And I guess he didn't approve of it for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but so he tweets, Disney is making a movie about Monet Davis. What a joke, all caps. That slut got rocked by Nevada.
What?
Wow.
Oh, are you mad, bro? Or what? Wow.
man.
And what did she do to him? What do you think?
He called her a slut?
Yeah, isn't she like 16 or something?
Joey what?
Joey Castleberry.
Joey Castleberry.
Well,
You know what? I initiate him for the inaugural Bsidesports Dingleberry
Oh, yeah,
Award.
what a dingleberry.
What a
it is.
dingleberry.
And he's that husky should mush his fucking mouth.
So they, I mean,
Mush. He's from the Huskies, right from the Bloomsburg University Huskies.
and not only was he released from the team, his Twitter account was deactivated.
I
Oh,
bet he
no.
was. Oh, because, dude, he would have been getting hate crime from me, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
man, that-
he would
that
get
was pretty
verbal.
stupid.
I would do some
That's a
verbal. I'm like, yeah, you want to bloom on somebody, bro? No, I'm just kidding.
He did. He tried to apologize. He said, "One stupid tweet can ruin someone's life."
Why would you talk about this little girl who
Innocently.
is? Yes, I mean she's a little girl.
He was feeling
know?
some type of way that day. I don't know what was up with him.
Dude, she torched Kevin Hart on the hardwood floor, and you didn't see him talking,
Oh, yeah.
about her.
He
It's
wasn't
like,
mad. He wasn't mad. He
man,
didn't call her a
and he-
slut.
Yeah, I know, right? That was a slutty move,
Yeah.
Monet. No,
Yeah.
that was. Did you see that
Yeah,
move?
why'd
That
you
spin
pass me
move?
over?
Yeah, man.
Maybe she rejected him or something. She
Come
rejected
on.
him.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Man.
So yeah, man, that's it for this week, man. That's who's in trouble, man. So these people are kind of messing up, man. You know, you got something. You have a chance to make all this money, and it's just I don't know.
And no bueno.
Oh, good.
No bueno. So,
bueno.
as always, we're going to have another episode, another segment of Who's in Trouble next week. So, you're tuning into the Bsidesports show with, of course, Shaye, Whitey, Eric J., and myself, Ralph Figueroa. And you can find us on our social media at Bsidesports show. We're going to move on to our next segment, which is This Week in Sports History.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back to the time. Sometimes you'd get up.
Yeah. So we're going back in time, say. We just got a DeLorean, went 88 miles an hour. Now we're going back in time because we want to know what's going on in sports history. Yeah.
My doors go up like a propeller.
Like a
see?
propeller. Yeah.
A propeller.
Just like a goal. Yeah.
Look like it's about to fly, see? Like a pelican. Thinking about the pelican bag, see?
Yeah, sir.
So what's up, Eric J? What do you got this
I
week?
got 1668, bro.
Whoa, we went way back.
Way back into time. It was the first horse race in America takes place.
Wow.
And really, it was actually just.
So they had two prostitutes running. Is that what it was?
It was two horses.
Oh, horse.
Horse.
Oh, I thought you said something else. Anyways.
Nay, that was wrong.
Nay.
But basically, I mean, first horse race in America. That's what they all did. So I
Right.
mean, how do they transport? I mean, yeah, my whole thing is there was just a commuting somewhere, and they said let's time them.
Now they said, hey, let's take time. Let's
Yeah,
let's put them in a circle and let's put a clock and let's see who does it the fastest.
Yes, and became the Charo.
Welber, what do you think about this idea? Meh. And then they found a spider web that said fantastic.
It was the hoof. In 1891, we got the first World Weightlifting Championship is held.
Oh.
In 1891, or how they started it is, I wonder how they started it is, I bet you can pick up that horse.
I bet you can pick up that load of bricks right over there. I bet you cannot do it. I'm going to have to remove 4 of the 5 bricks because you look like a pansy.
Put this bag of rocks on your head and walk to the distant.
You wanker.
I
You wanker.
triple dog dare ya.
I bet you can't pick up that telephone pole and flip it.
And that's how they tricked everybody into building
What was that, Bill
all the castles and stuff. That's how they built them. You know?
That's how the Great Wall of China
Oh,
was
you win.
made.
You win.
Oh, I bet you cannot move bricks all over there.
Yeah. And stack them perpendicular
Let's see if you can make winding snake through valley. Ah.
and get really tired by the end of the shift.
We need large racetrack for horses.
Bring like 20,000 of your friends. Okay, 1916, women are allowed to attend boxing matches for the first time.
Oh man.
Usually they were the recipients of the boxing
Remember,
matches.
they were just there to mop up the blood.
Were they really? Oh man,
That brings the term hit the canvas.
they call that girl canvas. Yeah, hit
Canvas.
her. Man.
Pick up that letter. Pick up that sign with that says round 3. See?
Go walk in a circle. See?
Walk in a squared circle. But it's square. You said a circle. Walk backwards. Skip the corners.
Skip the corners. Don't worry about them. Yeah.
Speaking of that, 1923, first radio broadcast of ice hockey by Foster Hewitt.
Wow.
1923. There's the man on the ice. See?
Look, it's frozen. Man.
What's that oblong shaped thing?
It's really cold in here. Man.
What's up with all the sticks?
Why are they bringing brooms? They're sweeping everybody.
What's up with all the missing teeth here? Looks like a dentist convention, but the back end.
Why are they wearing helmets? Do they lick windows? Man.
Why are the helmets made out of leather? They belong to the servicemen, the GI, see? In 1931, John McGraw says, night baseball will never, ever catch on. He said, and a traveling telephone either. In 1934, the first Masters Golf Championship began.
Ooh.
And that's all for that.
Man, it's kind of boring, see? Man.
Check this out.
Nobody made any noise. It was quiet.
It was quiet. I only watch golf for the weather. In 1937, Quaker Oats reveals that it pays Babe Ruth $25,000 a year for TV ad, or not for TV ads, just for ads, and they pay him in cereal because he's as much as an ox as he is a baseball player.
And at the same time, they actually hired Wilford Brimley to be there, and he was.
Now he does heart commercials. Diabetes. Well, suffering for diabetes.
Going to hell.
We are going to hell. I
right.
thought we were in hell already.
It's all right. It's all right.
Well, the Duke Blue Devils will be in hell.
Yes.
1963, AFL's New York Titans become the New York Jets, and they regret it ever since. And in 1971, the Boston Patriots became the New England Patriots, and Boston fans got deflated in spirit. So,
shout outs.
in 1972, the LA Lakers break the current NBA record of winning 69 out of 82 games.
Nice. That's a great number.
That's a
69
great-
out of 82.
Was Wilt Chamberlain on that?
He actually was. He was the center of attention.
Yeah.
In 1972, speaking of that, Wilt Chamberlain plays his last pro basketball game,
Wow.
but begins playing women.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
He moved on to other things.
In 1974, George Foreman TKO's Ken Norton in the second round to win the title in Caracas, Venezuela. In the fracas.
The fracas to Caracas.
The fracas in Caracas. In 1982, the first NCAA women's basketball championship is held. Louisiana Tech beats Cheney 76-62. In 1988, Robin Givens demands full access to her husband's Mike Tyson's money. And in 1989, Clint Malarchuk of the Buffalo Sabres nearly dies when another player accidentally slits his throat with a skate. So he was icing and slicing.
And then we invented the Ginsu knife.
In 1991, Mike Tyson admits paternity of Kimberly Scarborough's son, or how Maury Povich says, "You are the father." In 1992, Mike Tyson is sentenced to 10 years, probably because of that. And in 1994, Wayne Gretzky sets an NHL record with 802 goals. And in 1995, Mike Tyson is released from prison after serving 3 years.
Wow.
And he gets away with that. And that rounds out my weekend sports history.
Man, there's a lot of history, see? Man.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Took the time machine way back in time, man.
Women can go see fisticuffs now. They're allowed.
They can go to the rooster races.
They
Man.
have to sit way in the back.
The little doggy races. Man. That very funny stuff, man.
That was good stuff.
You guys are tuning in, listening to the Bsidesports show, and we're going to move on to our next segment, which is Where Are They Now? Go ahead, hit this.
Where are they now? How I miss those companions who walk the canyons of the night.
Oh, how beautiful is that song?
Very, bro.
It's very So Shaye, where are they now? Who's they?
Okay, let's talk about. Do you guys remember? I know a lot of NBA fans. I'm a big NBA fan. Remember Kevin Johnson from the Phoenix Suns?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I know about him.
So here's an example of a guy that actually did well for himself.
Nice.
You know, after his career was over, instead of starting a prostitution ring, he decided to actually get himself into politics.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
you know, a little bit of background for, you know,
So
for
the-
some of
now
our
he's
young.
a bigger scam artist
Yeah.
legally.
Yeah.
He's the legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be the
Except
that's right,
he has
that's
to
another
get a
topic
second
right there.
on the motion.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, so a little bit of background for, you know, some of our younger fans. You know, he was a 3-time All-Star. He also made, you know, the second team All-NBA. He was actually the point guard, you know, for Phoenix's playoff teams right before Jason Kidd actually arrived in
Yeah,
Phoenix.
he was such a
Kevin
great.
Johnson was dope. You know, 'cause he used to dunk on fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really. He was
With him
really dope,
and
man.
Barkley, man, they were together. They were great.
Yeah. So,
And down Marjorie.
Yeah.
Majorly.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dan Marley. I think he's
Oh,
a coach
Marley.
too, isn't he? Somewhere.
He's a coach
Yeah.
at like I think a Christian school.
Yeah,
I think in
something like
Phoenix
that.
or
Something
something.
like
Yeah.
And he also played for Cleveland, but that really wasn't the big part of his
Yeah.
career. The Phoenix Suns is where he's most memorable for. He ended up retiring in '98, but he did return briefly for the '99-2000 season for a playoff run. But then that was his final year. So then he starts entering into politics. He already started actually when he was still in the NBA. A few
Right.
you know, charities and programs. The Kevin Johnson Corporation, and then helping others pursue excellence. Hope was another one of his programs. It was like an after-school kids program. So that kind of got him started. And so in Sacramento, he ran for
The
mayor.
mayor.
Yeah,
He's the
so
mayor of
in,
Sacramento.
In March of 2008, he announced it. He was going to run for mayor because that's actually his hometown of Sacramento. He challenged Heather Fargo. She was actually the incumbent, and he actually beat her out. And he was the first African American mayor in Sacramento that was
Really?
elected there. yeah.
Wow.
Good
So,
job, that kid.
And yeah, so he's doing real well, but he's involved in the community. He actually
Good
Hey,
job.
kid.
Good job, kid.
so
Yeah.
actually he's the one responsible for keeping the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, because the Kings were about to leave,
Yeah.
and he actually fought and made some headway in
Yeah.
a great direction.
Yeah.
Uh,
After what the Maloof brothers kind of messed everything
Johnson
up.
made headway.
Johnson's
Yeah.
headway.
You made it to the big time, kid.
Yeah, kid. Yeah, he's a great role model.
Yeah, man.
Great role
Kevin
model.
Johnson.
Kevin
Yeah.
Johnson. Kevin. Whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
hey,
Sammy
hey.
Ryan.
Some of his
Privates.
programs include Volunteer Sacramento, For Art's Sake, Sacramento Steps Forward, Stand Up, Greenwise. So he has several charities he's involved with. So good for him. You know, he hasn't gotten too I guess corrupt yet for being involved in politics.
I used to go
so
to
good
Old
for
Town
him.
Sacramento every once a year, and it's like an old Western town.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah. You know what sucks is they got rid of all those cobblestones.
They
Remember
did?
how the streets used to be all cobblestone? Yeah.
And they made the weightlifters pick them
They-
up. I bet you can't move
Give me
those
give me
cobblestones to the.
Get
I'll
those
bet you-
cobblestones.
Get the cobblestones and put them over there in a pile.
Take 2 horses.
Those blinking cobblestones.
Build a hut.
A place to resort.
Okay, let's move on. Let me talk about one more guy here. Remember Brian Bosworth?
The
Brian
Boz.
The
The
Boz.
The boss.
Former football player. He
I
was
bet
star
you
in
know who
college.
he wants to forget though? Bo Jackson.
Oh, Jackson, yeah. That was
Ah,
one of the most infamous
Yeah.
moments, right? Yeah.
Bosworth. What's
Wow.
up with him? Where is he
Well,
at?
he didn't last too long in the NFL. What, like
No.
maybe 3 years? But his main thing, a lot of people remember, he was in a lot of movies. Actually, he has like a little list of films, a filmography, if you will.
He's in IMDb.
Yeah, a lot
Oh, yeah.
of low budget movies. But let me give you a list. These are all the movies he appeared in: Stone Cold, One Man's Justice, Spill. Oh, I don't know what that was about.
Was
I
he
think it
was he
a
in the
porno.
Expendables by any chance?
He not yet. I'm pretty sure he will be soon.
You think they'll put him in the
They
Expendables?
should. I don't know why they haven't.
Spill.
he
Is that
was
the
in,
Chernobyl?
The
movie?
Chernobyl. No, I think it's the Exxon movie.
Oh, there you
I
go.
think it's the
Spill
Exxon
is-
movie. It's called
isn't-
Spill. It's an
Spill.
Alaskan. It's crazy Alaskan adventure movie.
I heard it was the autobiography of Michael J. Fox.
Oh,
Trying to drink.
so, man. I thought it was a porno.
Starring Jenna Jameson.
Also, Midnight Heat, Blackout, Back in Business. Three
Blackout. That's a
Kings.
great movie.
Yeah, Three
Blackout.
Kings. Oh, Three
Really?
Kings is the
Yeah,
one with
I know a lot of chicks that like to black out.
Blackout. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to homeboy from Temple.
Oh yeah.
To the Saints.
He knows about the blackout. Yeah.
Hey, ladies, you want to go look at a good movie? It's called Blackout.
You know, how come there's no TV screen?
Why is it a little blinking red light? Gotcha.
Also in the movie Blue Mountain State, not to be confused with Brokeback Mountain State.
Forget, not
he appeared
interested.
in The Longest Yard.
what is Blue Mountain State? Which isn't that like a?
Actually, that was a television show, and he played himself.
Yeah, it's a television show. Yeah, that's like
He
it's
played
actually kind of
himself?
funny. It's kind of funny.
He
Yeah.
asked himself, "Hey,
And
Brian."
one of his latest
Huh.
roles, he actually appeared with wrestler Sting in a movie. He actually appeared with
Sting?
in a movie. Yeah, Sting. You know the wrestler Sting.
What does he look like without makeup? I've never seen him.
I haven't seen the movie. I have to check it out and get
He
back
looks
to
like Sting from the Police.
Sting. Without the makeup, he looks like Sting.
Every move you. That's a creepy song, by the way.
Somebody.
He actually also. Do you guys remember the XFL? It lasted like.
Oh
a year.
yeah,
Yeah.
He was a
McMahon.
commentator in that.
L.A. Didn't L.A. win the first and only one?
Yeah, I actually had went to that game actually.
Yeah,
too.
I remember.
at the
I was there
Coliseum.
too.
You were?
At the Coliseum. Yes.
I didn't see you, bro.
I have a little car like a NASCAR.
A bunch of little clowns come out of the
But
car.
I'm like, yeah, it's the XFL. Remember they had the funky last names?
Oh yeah.
and
Snugga Boogum.
And then they had
he-
like the hot tub too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, with the cheer. Remember, He Hate Me. That was the
Yes,
most-
He Hate Me.
That was the best name to come out of.
Yeah,
that.
He
That
Hate
was-
Me.
And then the guy that used to kick field goals.
So
with
so
barefoot.
the boss was an announcer.
He was actually a commentator for that. for that.
Really?
But now he's actually doing. He just did a commercial recently, so he's kind of getting back into it. He did a little bit of commentary on ESPN. And
Hey,
now,
so did Icky Woods, but that doesn't count for a
Icky,
whole
oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
commercial?
That's the best
Oh.
commercial ever.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting some cold cuts
Cold
today.
Some cold
Woo!
cuts. Yeah.
Number 44, that's me, baby.
You made it to the big time, kid.
I'm gonna do that, man. You go, come on,
Do it
kid.
randomly next time you go to the grocery store.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, man. I'm
If
gonna
you
do
could
that.
get footage, maybe we could put it on the.
Yeah,
on
we
the-
should.
When I
on
get
the
carne
social media.
asada.
Hey, let's do it, man. We should
Yeah.
go to the store and do it.
We'll put it on the
Woo!
social media on Instagram.
I'm getting some pork rinds today.
Yeah. Woo!
2 for $1. All right.
Shay's gonna go to a dildo store.
Oh, whoa.
Yay.
No, that'll be for the people that we talked about on the Who's in Trouble.
I know,
segment.
right?
Drop those sausages.
So anyway, you want to know more about what Boz is up to now and more about his whole life story. There's actual 30 for 30 documentary. You know, the
Oh,
ESPN.
that's a good one too.
That's
Yeah.
coming out. So
Very good.
He just recently watched it. He said he didn't know if he wanted to watch it at first. but he ended up
He
watching
has
it.
a son in it. He's in a lot of the
Oh,
stories.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
related to the son. Let him know who he
Yeah,
is.
a lot of that. So he's in
He's
that.
staying
so-
relevant.
So
then.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
doing
staying
good
relevant,
things.
yeah.
He's doing good things.
Nice.
So once again, that was Where Are They Now here on the Bsidesports show with Shaye, Whitey, Eric J, and Ralph Figueroa. We're gonna move on to our next segment, which we're gonna have play a little game here. We're gonna play a game called Guess the Athlete. So
Oh,
let's
this is
go
fun.
ahead and hit it, Drakk. I don't know why. Every time I hear that song, I want to chicken dance.
I want to do the river dance.
So, of course, you guys are tuned in to the B-Side Sports Show here at bsideshow.net. And we got the boys here, and we're going to do a little trivia game. So, Eric
Yes.
J, go ahead and take it away.
This is fun.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Today we're gonna start Guess the Athlete. We're gonna start in the world of basketball.
Okay.
So you guys put on your thinking caps, your basketball hoop hats,
All right.
whatever. And when you're ready,
On your Russell Westbrook glasses.
and
Durant skinny jeans?
yeah, that's a long length. You know, it's like a length 66.
I know. No bueno. No bueno.
Durant. Okay, so here's your first clue in basketball. This athlete was born May 17th, 1966 in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. He is the son of a former NBA and ABA player and coach. He attended the University of Kansas, where he led them to a Final Four appearance and a national title and was named tournament's most outstanding player. He was drafted number 1 overall in the 1988 NBA draft and played 15 seasons with 7 teams, including Detroit,
Clippers.
Dallas, Utah, Milwaukee, Phoenix, Atlanta, and Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a 2-time NBA All-Star, 6th Man of the Year award. He's named the Naismith College Player of the Year, John Wooden
Shay?
Award.
Shay, do you know who it is?
I
know his first name. I just don't know his last name.
Yeah.
Okay, keep
Take
going.
my guess, or
Keep
or
going.
you can keep going. Go
Keep
ahead.
going.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I know who it is.
He was also Player of the Year, 2-time first-team All-American, USA Basketball Mayo. In 1987,
His first name is Danny.
His first name is Danny.
Yeah, Danny. Manning.
Danny Manning.
Danny
Danny
Manning.
Manning.
Danny
is
Manning.
correct.
I knew it was Manning.
Good teamwork there, Shay.
Yeah.
Good teamwork. Danny Manning.
You guys
Yes.
can't collaborate.
No, we can't.
It brings back memories though when we bring stuff like this. Like you remember these.
Yeah.
You guys start
Yeah.
kind of
I
thinking
mean,
a
not
little
to
bit.
show my age, but I
When you were talking about,
watching-
I got you when you said Kansas.
See, that one I
That's-
didn't even
that's the
want to
one.
put in. There's some of these that I know you guys could probably
I remember.
guess.
I remember him being a number one.
Yeah, number one overall. I knew that one. So
To me, I always call him hot dog face.
hot dog. Yeah, he does. He looks
does.
like one of the goons from the Popeye cartoons.
Oh yeah, Alice the Goon.
No, you know what it looks like? Is, you know, remember when Tweety Bird becomes like a large monster bird?
Oh yeah.
That's what Danny Manning looks like. Tweety Bird enlarged.
Danny Manning.
Danny Manning, the hot dog face. See?
Meh.
Come see the man dribble up and down the court with a face like a winner. A coke cut man.
Sponsored by Nathan.
No women
Welcome
allowed.
to the grand opening of Coney Island.
No women allowed. See?
Oh man.
Only boxing events, not peach cobbler basket
That's
games.
funny, dude. Peach color bat. You got any more?
I got one more.
All right, one
This
more.
one's fairly okay, but let me check it out. This one's in the world of football.
Ooh. Okay.
He was born November 13th, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York.
All right.
He attended the University of Miami, where he was an All-American and won the Heisman Trophy. He was selected number 1 overall in the 1987 NFL Draft and played 21 seasons for 7 teams. The Panthers, the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Jets, the Ravens, the Browns, and Tampa Bay.
Oh, I know who it is.
He's been a 2-time Pro Bowl selection, an All-Pro, UPI Player of the Year, Maxwell Award winner, the Walter Camp Award, the Davey O'Brien Award winner.
Is his first name Vinny?
Maybe.
Okay, keep going.
He's in the top 10. He's in the top 10 for most career passing stats, but has the NFL record for the most losses as a starting quarterback with 123 losses, and holds the lowest winning percentage record for a quarterback with at least 70 wins with a 400.423 percentage. He has a postseason record of 2-3 lifetime in the NFL. Who is he?
Okay, I'm
I'm gonna take a. Can I take a wild guess?
Go ahead.
I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna say Jay Schrader.
Jay Shader is no good.
I wasn't sure on that.
I'm gonna go with Vinny Testaverde.
Oh shit.
Vinny Testaverde is right.
Nice. I knew it from the Miami.
Testaverde.
Yes, he was a great football player in the college. He you know what, if like Tebow was kind of like he reminds me a lot of him as far as like the way his playing all those years and Vinny just never he was on awful teams.
And he started as the dad on American Pie.
What?
Wasn't he the dad in American Pie?
No,
No, that's not him. I thought that was him.
No, he's been in several other movies.
I was wrong.
Wrong Testaverde.
That was Testy Verdi.
That was Testes.
It was Jimmy.
Testes Verdes.
The Testes Verga.
Jimmy Testes Verdes.
He better get himself checked on that one.
Wow, good stuff, man.
STV.
Yeah, so I actually got both of them this week. So
Good job.
oh,
you.
Kyrie Irving Giroux show.
Testaverde in the Hurricanes. Miami.
We've been having such a great time here at the Bsidesports Show. And, all you guys can tune in, find us on all our social media at Bsidesports Show, and you can also email us if you guys have any questions, any shout-outs you guys want to give us, or we can give you guys at bsidesportshow@gmail.com, and you guys are finding us here at bsideshow.net. So we are going to close out. We've been having a great time, am I right?
Good day.
You know what, Drakk? Let's go ahead. Let's hit the shout-outs. Nice. So you guys have been tuning into the B-Side Sports Show here with Shaye, Eric, and myself, and we've been having an awesome time today, man.
Great today.
We talked about all kinds of crazy stuff.
Wonderful.
Got into the whole March Madness, and got into the trending hot topics, and who's in trouble, and so we are gonna end this episode by doing some shout outs. So Shaye, what do you got?
Oh, shout out to you guys. First of all, thanks for another great show. Thanks for having me busting up over here, man. And shout out to...
I might have peed a little
yeah.
bit.
Jeez, man. And shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Man, all the homies, all the staff of the B-side, Drakk, helping us out here. Shout out to everybody that came through to the event yesterday. Young Casper, All Angles, Hazard. Those dudes tore it up.
Nice.
And, you guys make sure, we got the B-side, of course, every Monday night. So we'll be back tomorrow night. We actually have one of Big Boy's an artist that he's signed. He's trying to bring for Big Boy from used to be on Power.
Oh yes.
Radio DJ. So one of his artists actually coming through. Tay the Third, I believe his name is. And we also got Jake and Papa. And
What happened to Tay the first and second?
Yeah, I don't.
They didn't get into the rap game. Okay.
That was last year, I think.
Oh.
Yeah,
Maybe he's Tay 3.0. Maybe that's what it is. Okay.
And we got DJ Gemini, one of the homies, coming through to spin. So it's dope. Hip hop fans, if you're into hip hop, make sure you tune in. And then this Thursday, we also got the Relevance coming back with Crazy Race. So
Nice.
And just check us out. Check me out on Shaye Whitey is my Twitter and my Instagram. You can see a lot of behind the scenes stuff from what goes on around here, which is pretty cool. And
You don't.
And the Bsidesports, also the B-side shop Covina, and the B-side show Instagrams. With we got a lot of cool stuff going on. And B-side shop 130 Shoppers Lane in Covina. We got all kinds of gear. We got music. We got we got it all. So
Very cool. Very cool. So Eric, what do you got? Shout outs.
Shout outs. I want to shout out to all our family and friends tuning in, all the fans who have continued to support us.
What about the high schools?
I'll get that. That. Got the Mark Keppel girls varsity basketball squad. They won the CIF Southern California CIF state championship yesterday.
Nice.
They had a tournament over at the Pyramid in Long Beach.
Shout out to
And
them.
next week they're actually headed to Berkeley, California to play Archbishop Mitty from Northern California. They are the Northern California state champs. So shout out to, again, the Mark Keppel girls varsity basketball team, Coach Gino Torres, and the rest of the staff there.
Nice.
Hopefully they'll do good and come back with the California
Let's give
state
them a round
title.
of applause,
Round
guys.
of applause to them. And just
All
to
right,
round out my
ladies.
shout outs to my Golden Girls at home. Shouts out to my, to you and to Shaye and to
Did
Drakk
you want to say compadres?
my compadres, my comrades.
My comrades.
My comrades. Shout out to you guys, man, for another great show, man.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. So once again, thank you guys for tuning into the Bsidesports show. And we've been having an awesome time here. I want to do my last shout outs real quick to first to Maricela. Thank you for pushing us to keep doing this. To my team at Handsome Devil Comedy, Connie Magallanes and Pat Gallegos. I want to give a shout out to Tom Tran. Not only is he a former military, was a captain in the Army. He's also part of the GIs of comedy and also put together the Comedy Stir Fry. I want to give a shout out to Carl Kozlowski and the RadioTitans.com for having me on, where I got a chance to meet Jim Belushi, which is pretty dope.
Awesome.
I want to give a big shout out to my homie Brian McDaniel, and you guys know him from TMZ. The other night, he actually had me at the Ice House doing a guest spot with all the TMZ cast, so which is pretty cool. So getting a chance to hang out with some cool people. So Brian, man, shout out to you, B. To the Ice House, love that club, and to Randy Lubis over at the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. I was there on Friday night, so I want to give them a shout out. So. As far as I'll be, locally in the area. So if you guys want to come out to a comedy show, you guys can find me at Comic Ralph21. That's all my social media. And if you ever want to send me an email, you can hit me up at comicralph21@gmail.com. Thursday, March 26th, I'll be at the Ontario Improv. On Friday, March 27th, I'll be at Sage in Whittier. And on Saturday, the 28th, I will do a special edition of Ralph Figueroa and Friends at the Ice House on Stage 2 in Pasadena. So I only got a few free tickets left. I shouldn't even say free. They're not free. They're complimentary.
Right.
They're complimentary. They're not free anymore.
better.
But the thing is, I run out of those really quick. So if you guys want some complimentary tickets to see my show next Saturday at the Ice House, hit me up at comicralph21@gmail.com. Once again, you guys have been listening to the Bsidesports show with Shaye Whitey, Eric J. I'm Ralph Figueroa. Don't forget to follow us on all our social medias. Hit us up on our media. Follow all our family over on the B-Side channel. All of us at bsideshow.net. Once again, thank you guys and keep supporting the love. Peace.